Chapter 4 The House of Sickness. The next evening, the red bus came to carry luggage and passengers to the ship. Without any fear, Kandima climbed into the front seat with Tuan. Tuan had arranged for Kandima to share a room with the older girl named Gar. Gar was also going to Singapore for medicine. The two girls became friends right away. On the ship, Tuan unpacked Kandima's pillow and blanket. After praying for a safe trip, Tuan said goodbye and left Guru to take care of the girls. As the ship left the wharf, Guru, or Uncle, as Kandima was beginning to call him, said the girls should go back to their room. "There are big waves ahead," he said. "Go and I'll bring supper to you." No one had told Kandima about seasickness. The ship rocked up and down, back and forth on the large waves. The movement of the ship made her head hurt and her stomach sick. "I don't want any food," she mumbled when Uncle came to the room later. "I want to go back to Tuan's house. I don't like being on a ship in the middle of all this water." Uncle smiled at her and patted her hand. "You'll get used to the sea in a day or two, Kandima. Then you will feel good as new." Kandima didn't think she would ever feel good again. After sailing for 6 days, the ship stopped in Singapore harbor. Kandima wore her new yellow dress and had shoes on her feet for the very first time in her life. One look at the busy city streets made her hold tightly to Uncle's hand as they got into a car and traveled to his house. They brought Gar with them too. The following morning, Uncle took both girls to the hospital. There, a nurse helped Kandima to her own bed in a large room with many beds, and in every bed was a sick child. Some had bandages wrapped around their legs or arms. The nurse spoke kindly to Kandima. "You will be here for several weeks. We will try to help you all we can. You must help us by doing everything the doctor says." Kandima understood. She nodded her head and smiled at the nurse. That afternoon, a nurse came to Kandima's bed with a small white pan and a bottle of medicine. In the other hand was fluffy white cotton. "We're going to wash your eye with some medicine," she said. Kandima was sure the medicine was going to hurt. "This is why I came to the hospital," Kandima told herself. "I traveled all the way through the jungle and across the ocean so my eye can get better. I must do everything the doctor says to help me to get well soon." She did not cry or move at all while the nurse washed her eye. When the treatment was done, the nurse put her arm around Kandima. "You are a brave little girl." For weeks, the nurses treated Kandima's left eye with the medicine. No matter what medicine or treatment was needed, Kandima accepted it thankfully. Every day, people came from other parts of the hospitals to see the little girl who came from the mountain village. Uncle and his family came often to see Kandima. One doctor brought her a new doll. The new doll had brown eyes and black hair with smooth rosy cheeks. Kandima snuggled the doll in her arms. "She looks the way I would like to look," thought Kandima. When the nurse wheeled her away to surgery, Kandima held tightly to the sides of the table. "They're going to take out my bad eye," she told herself. "It will hurt, but this hurt is what I came for. My face will look much better with my horrible eye gone." She saw something white above her face and then smelled a strange odor. Then she fell asleep, unable to hear or feel anything. When Kandima awoke in her own bed, the operation was all over. Her face was wrapped in bandages and she couldn't see anything at all. "Oh no," Kandima thought. "I can't see. Has the doctor taken out both of my eyes?"